Hey everyone, Super Mustache Pika here, and welcome back to Dragon Quest IV Chapters of the Chosen. As you notice that I actually am in the village that we just came to last episode. Well, I wanted to show you this. The only way you can obtain that Seed of Life is by closing your game and starting here. In between episodes, I did do some more grinding, and we're going to explore the village a little bit. But as you notice, as we before we came into this house, there's some commotion going on. All the villagers seem to be out, even if the shopkeepers aren't even in the shops. And apparently the beds were given to, us. Well, nobody knew we were coming. Yeah, the boy where his dog is, we'll need to remember that for a little bit later. But let's continue just looking around, doing the link thing, and just breaking barrels and pots and looking for stuff. There we get an antidote herb. And let's see what the people say. No, I don't want to see me. I'm already here. Yeah, this is Vrenor. Is that the reason why apparently the princess is here? Tsarevna? Yeah, as you can see here, as I stepped out in the other building, you cannot get that Seed of Life if you just come waltzing into town. Like I said, you have to actually save the game in this town, close out, or reset, soft reset, reload your game, and you'll be speaking with the priest, and he will not be in his garden, and that's how you get that Seed of Life. I should have recorded showing how to do that, but I was grinding around Vrenor to level up to get money and everything like that. And when I was ending the grinding session, I saved the game here instead of going back and everything like that. But yeah, this is the boy's dog. There are some graves around here. I don't think there are any seeds. No. And then there's kind of this little back area, which we can't do anything, but we should be able to. Yeah, you can actually go behind the house if I would have turned the camera. Anyways, we've talked with everybody. Let's go inside and meet the princess. And apparently the other two people with them are her entourage, or I'm guessing are supposed to be Kirill and Boria. But as we get up here, we see there's this old man and this other man knocked down. I don't recall that sprite with the hooded sprite. I like that, but I don't think you ever see it in another game. But apparently they don't want. We'll have a dead princess on our hands if we go near them. All right. Well, they're gone. Now let's loot. Then we'll go after them. Some plain clothes we can sell. But yeah, you go out here, you see him run off, and you can see the priest is tending to his garden. That's where that Seed of Life is. And you go after them, they're gone. So yeah, you're supposed to come back in here, and they're gonna try to ask you for something. I think it's I can't remember what triggers it. But yeah, there's the dog with his boy, and we're actually gonna go in the item shop first, because there is some new gear we can buy, especially armor. And for where we're gonna be going next, we want to get the best armor we can. So I'm gonna get a chainmail for Alena, and I'm gonna get. I don't know why I'm buying a chainmail for Kirill when I just realized, oh shit, I can get him the bronze armor. What the hell's wrong with me? That's all right. Gold money's not going to be an issue. I did do enough grinding where I have enough money to cover for all the purchases I'm going to make. Not to mention selling off all the weaker equipment that I don't need anymore. So yeah, got the bronze armor, divine dagger. I could go back to Savor and get another hunting bow for Kirill, but I don't think that's going to be necessary at this time. There is this chainmail. Obviously, Boria cannot equip the chainmail or the bronze armor or the hardened hat. So that kind of stinks. But he's the typical he's the mage character, so yeah, he's not gonna be having very much powerful equipment. We're not gonna be able to go to the weapons shop yet because obviously he's standing right here. And bad people, ooh, bad people. Yeah, they want ransom money. She's kidnapped. Well, let's see if anyone else has any other information. Tsarevna, I am not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, so I'm not going to bother. But let's talk to her so-called entourage and see what they want. Anya, or Alena, is taken. Who's Anya? Can I get out of the room? Alright, well, I didn't talk to the guy laying in the bed. I probably should have. But anyways, I kind of know where we need to go. We're going to head... You saw on the map last episode, there's a cave down here. Well, there's an item in this cave we need to get, because that's what the kidnappers are requesting. Here we got a fire spirit. So, yeah, this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, the fire spirits they have some agility. I think they can dodge physical attacks pretty easily. Obviously, they're fire, so they're going to be weak to ice, so crack definitely works on them. Yeah, I got everyone up to level 11. So, yeah. It shouldn't be too tough in here. But there's a few treasures we can get. We're going to come across... There's new enemies, so yeah. Here we get a Chimera wing. And we got some thorny devils and vampire bats. There are, just like the bullfinches out on the world map in this area, sometimes vampire bats are actually at the start of the battle confused. So, you know, take advantage of that, because it is possible to get in a battle with like 5 or 6 vampire bats, and if one of them's confused, it makes it a little easier if they attack each other too, just to dwindle down their health. Alright, over here we got a Seed of Agility. As I stated before, I'm not going to use those until endgame. Here we got some bed bugs and some vampire bats, nothing new. Just like the previous playthroughs I've done with the Dragon Quest games, I'm not going to really cut out the battles because, yeah, these bastards can put you to sleep too, but I'm not going to cut out any of these battles because it would be a pain to edit like a 30-second battle. It's like, well, why not just have it in there? It's not going to affect anything. And also gives me stuff to talk about too. It's not like... Well, Boria didn't fall asleep. Is he even gonna be... Okay, it was enough with the hunter's bow to kill it. Got 76 coins, some experience. And there's another treasure here, and we get 360 gold. Nice, that'll be good towards some much needed weapons I'm going to be purchasing after this dungeon. Here we get a crested viper. These potentially can poison you. So actually, in between episode videos, when I was grinding, I actually bought a ton of antidote herbs, because, yeah. Oh yeah, and you also have the team talk, so you can talk with the team and everything like that. So, just gonna clean up the bag here a little bit because there's a couple more items we can get. Yeah, I'm just gonna do some healing here. Conserve on the MP. Boria does have the outside spell or evac in this version, so yeah, we can just hop right out. Yeah, 5 bats here. Well, none of them are confused, despite just hanging from the ceiling or mid-air. For some of them, that they can dodge while upside down, and they send their babies after us. But yeah. Alena and Kirill with some crits there. Nice. I don't have to be conservative with my MP in this dungeon, or in this cave, but I'm going to anyways, because most of these monsters are gonna go down pretty quick. So, and it's a pretty short cave dungeon area. There's a couple more treasures, so let's keep going around. Okay, there's some bones. And here we got a Blinkster. We came across one of these guys in Chapter 1 with Ragnar. They can cast Crack, which they just did. Not so bad. I think they can only cast it once and then they're out of MP. But it means 42 experience, 50 gold, you know. Those monsters are good for grinding. Some magic water, a vial of magic water. Recover some MP if needed, but we're going to be saving that. Some more thorny devils. They kind of have the look of the gremlin monster from Dragon Quest II. Some fire breath, but nothing too scary. I'm gonna probably heal everybody up after this fight, just to stay safe. I like to keep the HP up. Yeah, with a nice heal all button. I could be wrong, but isn't it the DS version of this? They don't have the TeamSpeak. But anyways, in this treasure chest we find the Armlet of Transmutation. This is actually the item that the kidnappers want. But I did not go through the process of the correct sequence process to figure out, well, how do you know we're supposed to come here and get this without just, you know, because I've played this game so many times before. And we're just going to walk back. Okay, they didn't notice us. Cool. Get some extra hits in. Another crit from Alena. I like how she's got like her... I mean, she's just a... She's not a tank like Ragnar, but she can hit hard, but she's got a higher chance for crits. Alright, so we come here. And we're supposed to meet them in this graveyard, as I'm saying, but I was forgetting to say that we should talk to this dwarf. He talks about where you can find the Armlet of Transmutation. And yeah, so we're supposed to meet them around here, but we're supposed to meet them at night. I believe I'm just going to leave and I'm going to come back at night. So I might cut that out. Yeah, I'm going to cut that out. And pause. And also, yeah, I just cut to here. You talk with the little boy Zasha, and the dog actually has the letter from the kidnapper saying what they want and where to meet. So yeah, we're going to meet them back at nighttime. Like I said, I skipped a lot of stuff which should have been done. But anyways, you can see there, okay, there's the cloaked man and the brute, and what appears supposedly is supposed to be Alena. And we're not going to do the thou must. We're just going to give them the armlet, and let's go. They're going to release the princess, and they run off, and we don't ever see those guys again. I don't believe we ever see them again. She's now filled the life of a princess. Truthfully, she is actually Anya, and she's a traveling entertainer. She pretended to be us, and everybody was nicer. So she just kind of ran with it. And because of that, she gives us the thief's key. We get the first key of the game. You probably have noticed there's light blue doors in some towns and villages. Well, we can use the thief's key to open that up. So now, yep, Anya left Vrenor, and now it's morning. Get a free rest. And I still got some time, so we're gonna actually go back, because we can either use Chimera Wings or the return spell, and we're gonna go back to some of the castle and the first town next to the castle, and open up there's a couple thieves blue doors we can open up. But I'm talking to everybody, I can't remember, and nope, I want to go here. I want to go to the weapon shop, because there are some new weapons we can get. Chain sickle, I'm gonna get the iron spear, iron lance. I actually should have held out on that, but I'll explain later. And yeah, we're gonna get Alena the chain sickle, and Boria's got his best weapon. That's all he's gonna get. So let's sell some gear. Like I said, money in this chapter should not be an issue. Alright. Well, yeah, we will. Make sure we talk to the dog. I got all the weapons we need. Best weapons and armor we can get. And we're actually going to head... Nope, I was just checking the time. Actually, if you were to see on the map, there's actually this bazaar. Bazaar or traveling merchants. We'll just go with that. Here we got a fungool. They can actually, I believe, put you to sleep. But yeah, there's a desert bazaar that we're going to head to, because that's where we need to go next. So, yeah. That little shrine there, that heads towards Endor. That's basically the end point of the chapter. But we still got a ways to go. Some more bullfinches. Sorry, I'm just checking my notes here. Because obviously I goofed with the whole Armlet incident, the Armlet and the kidnappers. I kind of went out of sequence with that. It didn't affect anything, but still, it's frustrating. Like I said, this is like the second video I've made since, trying to get back into things with everything going on. But yeah, we come in here. There's some new items. I think there's some new weapons. Yep, the Desert Bazaar. Now, I'm just saying this. I should not have bought the Iron Lance, because here we can get him the Holy Lance, which is a much stronger weapon for Kirill. 5 more attack, but I mean, yeah. But I wasted an extra 880 gold on that. Also a poison moth knife, which I believe has either a 1 in 8 or a 1 in 16th chance of paralyzing a monster. I'm not sure. I can't recall off the top. But it's basically that I would consider Boria's best weapon in this chapter. Even though, hopefully, when we do some more level grinding, which I'm going to be doing, I can get I'm hoping I can get to the point where I can get his flippin' multi-targeting spell. An armor shop here. Is there anything? Boria can equip the scale shield. So, yeah, I'm going to get that for him and Kirill. I'm going to probably do that off screen. There's a couple items we can pick up. Now, that soldier there, that'll trigger a sequence, a scene if we cross his path. So we can check. They're like, oh, you have some mighty fine pots here, and we can find a medicinal herb. Is there anything else in one of these? I can't remember. Yeah, a seed of strength, and some horse manure. We can get some poop. But yeah, right here, ding. Tsarevna, it's a czar. It's a czar. There's something wrong with our father. Well, we're gonna go back. We're gonna come in here and just do a little more Just do a little more looting and get a seat of agility. Yep, this is where we find out about the tournament in Endor. Yep, there's some competition going on in Endor. That is basically our main goal of this chapter. Try some food for royalty. And we can talk to him again, the soldier again. You are eventually located. It's a catastrophic situation. What kind of catastrophic situation is it? We'll find out next time.